Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Warframe Digest, episode 52. Today we'll be going over Devstream 71 and its relevant topics. So, what can we expect from this Devstream? All I can say is PS4 10.0, you are going to get a free and interesting PS4 theme coming to the PS4 relatively soon. As you can see here, pretty. Kind of makes me wish I had a PS4 just for this, but oh well. Aside from that, what else do we have? That's just a little thing for the PS4 players. What do the rest of us get? Well, they are talking about audio stuff. So a lot of things are happening to audio, mainly improvements. They're going to improve how distance affects the noise levels and the quality of sound overall, and how it echoes and reverberates and acoustics and, like I said, sound stuff. And why is this important? Well, it adds another layer of immersion and another layer of depth to the game. It is a very interesting thing, and there's even a audio sample going around. It's on their YouTube. I will link in the description down below, or an annotation box right here. No, right there. And you can see it and hear it for yourself. It is a very interesting change. It is a small thing, but it will be massively noticeable in the game. Isn't that right, Clem?
Get Clem!
Good, Clem. And moving on, they also talked about Arkwing. Arkwing will be getting a few new little things here and there, mainly in changes to pacing, because Arkwing has a lot of pacing issues. They are also going to be adding a new unit. This will be a larger scale unit, and for example, the arms of this unit that's wielding that gun is the equivalent to the jackal legs, so it's going to be a corpus crewman with some mechanized hands and shooting a giant laser beam at us, and it's going to be a nice big target to shoot at. Aside from that, they also talked about a brand new sword coming to Arkwing, which is this one. Oh, it looks pretty. And a brand new gun, which is this one. And I don't know what to say about that one. It's a new gun. They also talked about the companion system being in the game and not being very noticeable by new players. And what is the companion system? Well, the companion system is pretty much the Kubro/Sandal system, and new players know about Kubros, but a lot of them don't know about the Sandals until someone else points it out, or they go explore the market because they're bored, or they're like, what's in here and what can throw me over? And in all honesty, that's the only way you can find out that there's a stealth Sandal, a crowd control Sandal, a little cube of doom that shoots a little laser Sandal, and a Sandal that'll pick up your items because you're pretty lazy. And this new companion system will introduce a brand new quest that will help in regards to the new player's experience, introduction to Sandals, and the whole companion thingy. And it will involve a brand new companion, a brand new Sandal, that will be introduced in this side quest, or in this miniature quest, that you can actually build and craft, and it's going to be a defensive one with protective powers, which is going to be pretty interesting to see how they throw it. It's not going to be overwhelming, but it's going to be a nice introduction. Yeah, let's go with that. They also talked about the custom holsters that they showed off a couple streams ago. Was it last stream? No, a couple streams ago, because last stream was out of town. And they did say that will be introduced in U19. Tenogen Round 2 will be released in early April, and they also talked about brand new little things being introduced into the game. And by that I mean this ice hammer, that looks pretty, and the the Dexibris. Sibris. I'm gonna stick with Sibris. And the mag rework. The mag rework is a long time coming. Mag has always needed some attention and love, and my god, this girl is getting it. Pull will be largely unaffected. It will be nearly identical to what it is now, and they will be changing her second ability, her third ability, and Crush, her ultimate, her fourth ability, will be changing to some degree. We just don't know how or to what extent. Bullet Attractor will be changed to a magnetized ability form that will work more or less like Bullet Attractor does already, but it will be a lot easier to cast and not so pinpoint accurate, along with doing the exact same thing, that is draw bullets to the epicenter and cause massive amounts of damage to the person that's in there. Any enemies that collide with the area of effect will be drawn into the center, and it'll create a very strong defensive barrier that will not disappear even past the target's lifespan. So you can kill and dismember enemies and they will still sit there, with that ability being a nice little bubble of defense and area of denial. At the end of the duration, the spear will collapse into a radio explosion like it has already and it has before. And you will be allowed to cast 4 magnetic bubbles simultaneously, so you can actually lay about a nice little defensive area of bubbles, and bubbles everywhere. Shield Polarize will be changed and altered a little to work more like Military Prime. Now, Shield Polarize will actually snap and go outward, affecting things more dynamically instead of being an insta-cast and an insta-oh my god, everything is dying effect. And it will also be able to damage armored enemies, along with shield enemies. Shield enemies will primarily be affected the same way they currently have been, where they've been the whole entire time, but armored enemies will create little metallic shrapnels that can be affected by magnetize to create deathly little needles of armor, shrapnels, that will just impale and destroy. We're assuming Crush is going to get a similar treatment, that it will affect the shrapnels and it will synergize well with the other powers, but right now it's still work in progress, kind of speculative, and we'll see what happens in the days to come. Mag will also be getting a passive ability that works similar to the Carrier's Vacuum ability while bullet jumping, so her bullet jumping and anything in the way will be picked up and provided to the Warframe. You can expect this new buff and rework potentially in update 19, so heads up for that, Tenno. That pretty much does it for Devstream 71, so I don't know, are you guys excited for these things? Are you excited for more Archwing, actually giving a little bit more depth, a new enemy, changing the pacing? Are you excited for the companion system being formally introduced to new players, if you're a new player, or potentially an old player that thinks that should be explained to your friends instead of you having to explain over and over and over again to every brand new friend you bring into the game? Are you excited for this Ice Hammer? Are you excited for the Dex Cerberus, the anniversary weapons? Or are you excited for the mag rework? Because I know I am. So, tell me in the comment section down below, what has you the most excited from this little sneak peek? And like, comment, subscribe, do all the good things, and remember, Tenno, have fun, take it easy, and see you guys in game.